turn right towards us. So here we are in the outside world. As I said, Tai becomes much more animated outside because there's a lot happening. So it's hard, the cold weather, we need to expose them to a lot of things because in the spring, a lot of activity takes place. But again, Ashley's relaxed, she's walking. It's hard to do two dogs. I don't suggest the pet owner does it. Make a right. If I was the pet owner, I'd do one at a time. Now slow down and ask them to sit. Okay. Relax.
Sit.
Correct.
Time. Sit.
Right, so we have to be patient and understand every day we do this, we're adding different things. So this isn't something we've done before. We're out in the street, there's a lot of distractions. You have to work it out. Handling two dogs of completely different personalities is very difficult. So I don't recommend it. I don't even recommend leash walks, but that's a conversation for another day. Ashley's going to step out with her left and she's going to walk, not say anything. And the dogs are coming. Good. Slow down, ask them to sit.
Sit.
All right, good. And we're going to work on that. Okay, so just moving forward. Now the two of them are on their leash and collar. Ashley is semi-relaxed. When I say relaxed, I mean her body is relaxed. She's going to step out with her left. The dogs are sitting, waiting to go out. So we don't let the door trigger the behavior. Her left foot is going to trigger the behavior. She's going to step out with her left and she's going to go for a walk. Right. Good, and straight out. Okay, we're working on moving forward with the dogs, Tai and Mochi. Both have extremely different personalities. And we can't guess of why, could be, I know Tai is much better outside than he is inside, and this could be related to, an experience inside the house that he had. So they're in their crates, they're denning animals, they got a nice bed. The only time in our world that the dogs get any morsel of food, including their regular meals, is inside the crate. So Ashley's going to go over and open the crates, but she's not going to allow them out unless they give her a command. So there's Mochi, he doesn't come out until she releases him by getting low and saying the release command.
Okay, good.
And as you can see, a slice of pepperoni pizza there. So you see, Mochi is far more animated. So get down low, play. He's going to correct the dog away from the pizza. Easy, gentle corrections, and then she... So, moving along with our process. Crate training, denning, is a very important part of our process. Having two dogs with opposing personalities makes it a little more challenging. So but we're moving along. But we can't move too fast and we don't want to move too slow. This is why it's called turbo. We have to be at the right place at the right time for the dogs. So obviously they're in their crates. They're both staying. If you read their behavior, Mochi now, who is a little bit more difficult because he's hyper and very energetic puppy, he's in the back of the crate. Tai is almost standing at the crate. So they both have good, just like humans. So Tai all dogs can be taught and made better. But they have to stay in their crate unless they get permission to come out. So for the purposes of where we are right now in the training, we're going to work with one dog at a time, knowing that at some point in our lives, it may not be at the conclusion of this training, we can do this together. So I'm going to close Mochi. So they can only respond to us. They can't think. They do the dog behavior, we react to it. So there's Mochi. I'm just going to get low. Okay, yeah. I say okay, I get low, and I really love the dog. The love is an important part. You have to do this when he's low. Good doggy. Then I'm going to pick up his leash, and this is the process of teaching the dog to go play. There's going to be several cues. I'm standing up tall, no eye contact, I'm not looking, I'm not touching. I'm going to start heading towards, I have the leash in my hand, because the leash and collar is always on when the dogs are under our supervision. So Tai's leash is on and collar, because I'm watching her. If I was really turning out the lights and leaving, I take her leash off when I can't supervise. So here's my friend. I'm nice and relaxed. I'm going to say his name, and I'm going to start heading. My body sound The sound is going to be placed and the body movement is going to get him to understand the only place he gets treats is in his crate. It looks like this. Mochi, place. 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 Good. He got a little distracted. Once he's in, he's done. Now he gets a slice of little pizza. Little. This is how we mark this behavior. The only time food is when he goes in there voluntarily. Once he's in, he can't come out. You don't have to tell him to stay. Of course, the presumption is that he has to stay. And then we do things. I can take the pizza and put it on the floor maybe. Pepperoni. I put it down here. That's not his cue to come get it. Period. I don't care if the doorbell rings. I'm going to go knock on the door. And I'm watching him though. Hi, come in. Hi. All right. So we're just playing around with this. This is very good for today. This is turbo, fast. This has to be reinforced throughout the dog's life. I close it because now I'm going to work with my friend Tai. Let's see. I pick up my pizza. Put it away. I go open the crate, but he can't come out without permission. So if he thinks he can, I just tap it. That's the correction. I'm not making contact with him. And I open. It's a work in progress. Each dog, like every child, perceives the world a little differently. Their brains are not high-functioning human brains. I get low. Okay, good doggy. Good. Good. And you see, he's not as energetic and lethargic as Mochi. Look at Mochi's tail. Look at Tai's tail. But now I'm in charge. I'm up here. I want to love him, so I personally need to get low, and I need some support. But you see, he's coming with me, right? So we only love when the dog is obviously not jumping or pulling, and I get low. Here he is. I love. Nice. And he doesn't have to do anything. I'm not yelling. I'm not screaming. I'm really loving. And it's going to be a little, let's see how this goes. I'm relaxed. If there's tension on the leash, something's wrong. If this is tension, this is not. You need to be like this, not like this. If your hands are like this, something's wrong. You should be like this. I love. I'm going to stand up with the help of a chair. I'm going to give the cues. There's a verbal cue, which is place. I'm going to say his name. So that's one cue, right? So if I say Helene, that's your cue to turn around and look at me. Have a seat. So that's how we interact with humans. I'm relaxed. I'm heading towards her den, our den, my den. Looks like this. Tai. Go place. Place. I drop and I stay. I go get my pizza and I mark the behavior. Now, in a perfect world, good. Whether they eat or not, that's why we like them a little hungry. So it's kind of early. So we want them hungry. If they just had a meal, this behavior will be a little bit more difficult to reinforce. So you have to always be thinking of what we're doing. First, you have to be relaxed. You can't be in a rush to do this. You can't be texting. You can't be answering phones. You have to some quiet time to reinforce this. The end game is when the doorbell rings, the dogs can be easily tell them to go place, and they'll go place. They can't be free roaming. I'm opening, and I'm going to. He didn't know. He's making just little mistake. Anger is not part of this. It's firm hand, kind heart. They're going to make mistakes because it's like dealing with deaf children. They're not communicating, so I can answer the door. Oh, look who's here. All right. And this is how it goes. When I want to release them both, I want to release and interact with my dogs, I just get low and say, okay guys, yeah. And I love. I'm down here, low. She jumps, he jumps, I correct, and I stand up. While they're wandering around, I close my crates. Simple. That's it for today. We're going to reinforce this, obviously, as time goes on. But now I just wander around my house. I eat my pizza. He can't have any. He can't harass me for it. Watch my legs. My legs are going to correct. If I can't, I pick up the leash. They can't harass me for this. We have to reinforce. These are the things we're going to reinforce. Certainly not going to bite my arm. You know, this is what I wanted to show before. What is this? Dad's arm is a tug toy. So they just can't do these things. I can watch TV, eat my pizza. Obviously, when they go home, their behavior is going to spike because the pet owners are the same. The environment is the same. What? I'm not going to pull my food away. I'm going to teach them to stay away from me. This is my boundary. See the little one backing away? He thought. All I want to know is their thinking. So this is the conclusion of our training today. We're going to go outside and heel them around together. Healing is the stop. You got to be firm here, especially with this one, because he doesn't understand. This hasn't connected. Open his crate door for me. Go place. Go place. Go place. Go place. And you know what? The size of them, it's okay. One gets a little treat. The other one gets a little treat. Now Tai is eating now because they're hungry. So I wouldn't leave them here unsupervised together, but this is perfectly fine. They don't get it. They see through these kennels. They don't understand that I have a Saint Bernard that he doesn't, they see through. It's not a cage. Simple, so simple. It's difficult for humans to do. I'm gonna let them out. They're gonna pee, they're gonna poop, and that's a wonderful day at doggy daycare. Here's our, okay, so we're finishing up our training. We're out here with our little boot camp dogs. We're backing away, we're giving them distractions. We see cars, movement. We're gonna take them up to the train station and we're gonna video there. Excellent. Good. Distractions, leash and collars are always on. We manage our world. Right, Professor? Right? All right. Do a left turn, maybe. Nice. Good. Nice. Slow down, maybe. Come to a stop. Ask. Nice. Step out your right. Nice. Drop the leash. Good. Nice. Go back to their side. That's fine. I mean, okay, go into the, yeah, there you go. Now, say stay. Step out with your right. Good. Relax. Let's see what happens. We have a lot of happening. And then when she pulls over, this car is probably going to scare the brown. That's good. So we're getting them sensitive to the environment, used to the environment. And then when she leaves, you're going to drop low, step, good, good. Easy, 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 easy. You back up a little. Now all I want you to do, when she leaves, drop low and call them. Go ahead. Perfect. Love them, love them, love them. Okay, we're at the train station. Our dogs are in the back seat. They don't jump, they don't bark, they're nice and relaxed because we taught them to be calm in the car. We're going to open the door. We're going to make sure that they're okay. She's going to pick up the 2 leashes. Again, this is hard when you're dealing with 2 dogs for the pet owner. You got to take your time, work with each dog. This is a journey, a marathon, not a sprint. Help them. 1, help, 2, boom. Now, we're going to, never tension on the leash. Ashley's going to start to heel with the dogs on the left, and off she goes. And this is how nice it looked. There's no tension. She's relaxed. The dogs are on her left. There's huge distractions here, huge distractions. Make a left. Good. Good. Make a right. Head straight towards the train. Notice that she's relaxed. The dogs are behind, not pulling on the leash. They're curious. And make a left. Ask him to sit. Step out your left and start walking. And you'll notice the little one is more curious than the little one. Mochi's more curious. Good. Make her right. There's a lot of distractions. Head towards me. Ask him to sit. Good. Ask him to stay. And we're relaxed. Despite all the, she's going to get low and they'll come to her.
Okay, good.
And that's it. This is all done on a 6-foot leash. Remember, this is elementary school. This is not high school. High school, we start using longer leashes and more off leash. She's going to go over and give them an opportunity to relieve themselves. Free time. There's free time and our time. When they're on a leash, it's on our time. When we get them up onto the help, and now they're on free time. She hold the leash. Right. She still corrects if they pull. But this is their opportunity. Free time is their opportunity to pee, poop, whatever, relax. They don't have any requirements except not to pull on the leash. When she pulls, she's going to correct them a little. Correction is a snap and of the leash. And as you can see, or may not see, there's a lot of activity here. So this is pretty much the conclusion of elementary school. The owners complete high school just by getting this settled and then start using a longer leash. All of our commands and everything's done on a 6-foot leash for elementary school. Now we're going back. They wait. She opens the door and off they go. They might need help. 1, 2. So we teach, praise good behavior, teach and correct bad behavior. Okay, we're videoing now. We just got back from letting the dogs outside in the backyard relieving themselves. We get ourselves comfortable. The dogs are free roaming with their leash and collar on. Now, because we might have to take a shower or run out, we're going to have Mochi go to his place. Ashley's just opening, telling him to go place. He goes in, she shuts it, she picks up a treat behind her, and she gives him a treat. Then she's going to open up Tai's crate. And then she's going to get...
Place. Good boy. Good place.
And this is perfectly done. Perfectly done. And then she's going to get food. The only time, this is so simple. Leash and collars are staying on just so when you get home, if they're going to be a little bit more out of balance. So you're going to may have to correct them. But that's just perfect. And now they stay in there for however long. 2 hours, 2 minutes, 5 hours, 5 minutes, whatever it is. Because we know their needs were met. Excellent. Conclusion.